Hello, good evening from Lagos, Nigeria. Today, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm delighted to have you here. Welcome, 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 welcome. Today, we'll be talking about seven proven ways at which you can build courage. Seven proven ways at which you can build courage. Courage. Without courage, you can't achieve great results in life. Great people, great men, they have learned to build courage. They have learned to build courage. So without courage, you can't go far. Whatever result you have in your life is due to your capacity, is due to your ability to develop that tough skin for taking action. For you to achieve maximum results in life, you must be bold enough to go for what you want. It was Ralph Waldo Emerson, an American philosopher. He said that he made a speech on courage. He said that you have to do the things that fear you, and the death of fear is certain. Do the things that fear you, and the fear of death is certain. So if you don't do those, it is courage that makes you to do those things that you are scared of doing. It is the fear of courage. So without courage, you can't achieve any result that is worthwhile. Without courage, you can't go far in life. Courage helps you to do those things that you have never thought of doing in your life. So courage will distinguish you from your colleagues. So now, how can you build this courage? Welcome, Joshua. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So without courage, you can't do great things. You can't even succeed in life. It is courage that you have to have that spirit of boldness. You have to be bold enough to go for what you want. Because in life will not give you what you want. Life will give you those things that you are courageous enough to go after, to go all in. So welcome. Kindly share this video, share this video, share this video so a lot of people can learn 7 ways at which they can build courage. These are the ways at which I have been able to use to build my self-confidence. One thing about self-confidence help you to do those things that you have never thought of doing. It helps you to do those things that you have never even thought of, those goals that you never thought of achieving in life. Self-confidence help you to do that. Courage helps you to do that. Without courage, you are going nowhere. Courage helps you to face your fears. It helps you to do those things even when you are not certain, even when you are not sure of the future. Courage helps you to get those things done. Courage. With courage, you can achieve great results in life. Courage is the ability to confront your fears, uncertainty, difficulties, challenges, anything that life throws at you. Courage is the ability to confront those challenges. So if you can confront your challenges with courage, with enough self-confidence, you definitely come out of that fear. If you can confront whatever task you have with courage, you definitely achieve it. No mountain that is too high. You have to learn to build self-confidence. You have to learn to be courageous enough to do those things that will help you to achieve the goals. Your goal might be so big, but it is courage that will give you the capacity to go for it. So how can you build courage? We all know that courage is a very essential tool you need in order for you to grow. Your personal growth and success depends on how courageous you are. So how can you build courage? Number one is by starting small. It's by starting small. Let's say, for example, you want to learn a skill. At first, you can start small by doing a research about that skill you want to learn. You can start small by getting those things that will enable you to learn those skills. So you have to take action. Let's say you want to buy a property. You can start small by starting with a location that you know that yes, you can afford it. That is it. It means you are being courageous enough to start investing. When I wanted to start investing in real estate a few years ago, I took the courage to go for the location I feel I can afford, location that won't take me, so much time to offset the debt on it. Those are the location I just go for. So I took that courage. Courage helps you to do those things that you have never thought of doing. So if you want to achieve maximum results in life, if you want to achieve great results, ensure that you are always applying courage. Ensure that you come in with the mindset of starting small. You can't achieve great things without starting small, so you have to start small. So by starting small, it shows that you are courageous enough to go for it. And trust me, the universe will help you to achieve that goal. That is it. That is it. So you have to start small. Small challenges that, you have to start small. You have to challenge yourself. You have to challenge yourself. If you don't challenge yourself, then you can't do great things. So from challenging yourself with those small small things, then you start growing. You can start, let's say you are courageous enough to start with a property that is, that is below 1 million. Below 1 million. Then from there, from 1 million naira property, you move to 50 million, 100 million, 1 billion. So all what you need to start that journey is just courage. You are starting small, but you are thinking big. When you start small, before you know it, you start building your portfolio. You start building your portfolio until you build it to the biggest you can never imagine. So that is how to start. So you have to start small. When you start small, you are already building courage. You are building confidence in yourself that yes, I can do this. Yes, I can surmount this mountain, no matter how difficult life may be. So gradually, as you build confidence, you can now take bigger fears. You can go for those big things that will scare you. The truth is that in life, if you don't go for those things that will scare you, you can't even achieve you can't achieve greatness. So you must do those things that will scare you. You must learn those, even if they say it is hard, still do it. Still learn it. Still learn it. So that's number two, educate yourself. When you educate yourself, let's say you are in a particular industry, let's say you are in the tech industry, what you should start doing is to start learning skills that will make you be the best, skill that will get to the top 1%. So imagine that you are able to build yourself to get to the top 1% of your field. You will be courageous enough to stand in the front of anybody. Anybody. You will be courageous enough to stand in front of kings and even, anywhere. Courage will give you that confidence to do those things that you have never thought of doing. So when you acquire knowledge, when you educate yourself, knowledge will give you an edge. Knowledge will give you that confidence to say to be anywhere you want to be. Knowledge will give you that confidence to do those things that you have never thought of doing. Knowledge will give you that edge. Knowledge will set you apart. Knowledge will give you freedom. So the more you know, the higher you go in life. So don't joke with knowledge. Knowledge will help you to build courage. Knowledge helps you to build courage. Where I am today is because I've been able to acquire some knowledge. And the knowledge that gets me to where I am today won't get me to where I need to be tomorrow. Of course, I need to keep educating myself every single day. I need to keep learning. I learn every day. I read books every day. I challenge myself. I do those things that scares me. I set bigger goals. That is it. So that is it. So you have to educate yourself. So that's number two way at which I have been able to build courage. Number one, I mentioned that I was able to build courage by starting small. When I started my investment in real estate, I started small, property below 1 million. Then from there, I started increasing. So you too, don't ever have that mindset of, oh, I can't invest in real estate. I can't even start by investing in real estate. You have to start small. So courage helps you to start small, number one. Number two, courage building educating yourself will give you that courage. So when you start small, then you now have to educate yourself on what will make you to thrive. Educate yourself on the particular skill that you are learning. Know more. No more. Have better knowledge. Have higher knowledge that will give you an edge. So that is that. So number 3 is you have to face your fears. When I started out in life, I faced my fears. I'm in real estate sector, I sell. So one of my greatest fear in selling is communication. So I have to face my fears by reading books on communication. I have to face my fears by going for courses, by learning from mentors, by paying for certifications upon certifications to get to where I am today. And the knowledge that gets me to where I am right now won't take me to where I need to be. I have to keep educating myself every day. I have to keep on renewing my mind. Renewing my mind. Joshua 1:8 says that this book of the law shall not depart from thy mouth. Thou shalt meditate in it day and night. Through that you will have good success. So when I started out in life, number 1, I started small. Number 2, I educated myself. Number 3, I faced my fears. So you have to face your fears. So facing your fears helps you to be courageous enough to go for what you want. Facing your fears helps you to be courageous enough to achieve those goals. Facing your fears helps you to be courageous enough to do those things that you have never thought of doing. Courage will give you an edge. And how can you build courage? You can build courage by doing these steps I've listed. So now let's move to step number 4. You have to visualize success. You have to visualize yourself in that particular, you have to visualize yourself achieving those goals that you have never thought of. You have to sit down and close your eyes. You have to see yourself in that dream job. You have to see yourself in that dream home. You have to see yourself in that dream car. You have to see yourself in that dream location. You have to see yourself achieving maximum results in your industry. You have to see yourself getting promoted in your job. You have to see yourself getting wonderful accolades based on your results in your industry. Do you get it? So you have to build courage. With courage, you will do great things. With courage, you will be able to have an edge. With courage, you'll be confident. See, if you can take that bold step to go for what you want, by facing your fears, by acquiring knowledge, by starting small, you will definitely achieve whatever goal you set for yourself. So that's number 4. You have to imagine yourself successfully overcoming your fears. So if you can imagine yourself successfully overcoming your fears, then it will happen in reality. Someone said that things happen twice. First, in your imagination. Second, in reality. So you have to visualize success. You have to visualize yourself successfully overcoming those things that scares you. So if you can start visualizing yourself successfully overcoming those things that scares you, then it's just a matter of time. You will achieve it. So you have to visualize yourself. You have to visualize yourself. So that's that. Now let's move to next. You have to build a rapport system. You have to build a rapport system. Building a rapport system by making sure that you are always communicating with those that are achieving success in your field. Making sure that you are always in contact with those that have the kind of results that you have. So when you are in contact with those that have the kind of results you are looking for in your industry, then from there, you start, there's something called spirits. Their spirits will automatically enter into you. And then with just a little of time, you start achieving results. Their spirits will also come into you because you are spending your time with them, you are spending your time learning from them, you are spending your time communicating. By that, you build courage and you overcome those fears. You get massive results in whatever you are doing. So that's that on number 5. Now let's move to number 6. For you to build courage, you need to develop a growth mindset. Develop a growth mindset. I said before that what got me where I am today won't get me to where I need to be tomorrow. Of course, I have to keep growing. I have to keep learning. I have to be teachable. I have to be coachable. I have to be that person that is following instruction. I need to have a mentor. I have a mentor. Even a coach, as a coach. Any coach that doesn't have a coach, the coach is already on his way to destruction. Do you get it? So you must ensure that you are always learning every single day. You must ensure that you are, if you can become 1% better than you were yesterday, it's good. It shows that you are learning. You are learning. You are learning every single day. You are not where you are yesterday. Where I am today now is different from where I was yesterday, because I've committed my time to learning. I've committed my time to doing those things that scares me. So that is that. Now, you also need to embrace challenges as opportunities to learn rather than threats. Embrace challenges as an opportunity to learn rather than threats. So whenever you face any life challenge, you have to embrace those life challenges as an opportunity to learn. Don't ever see any challenge as a threat. We are born in life to manage problems. We are born in life to strategically manage and solve challenges. So if you can't solve challenges, then you can't go far in life. You can't grow. We grow by challenges. We grow by challenges. So courage helps you to grow. Courage helps you to do those things that scares you. So you have to develop a growth mindset. You have to keep viewing failure as a learning curve towards success. You have to keep viewing failure as the experience that you need to go through. Failure is an event. You have to keep seeing failure as an event in getting to where you want to be. You don't have to see failure as just a failure. You have to see it as an event that you need to grow through. You know, when you fail, you are learning how not to do it the same way that made you to fail. So that is that. So you need to keep viewing failure as a learning experience that can help you to take more courageous steps. So whenever you fail at one thing, you have already learned and you have moved. So a lot of people fail in life because once they fail at once, they stop trying and then they remain where they are. So you have to delete that mindset of whenever you try and you fail, you have to keep trying. You have to keep doing big things. It's when you challenge yourself by taking that bold step in doing those things that scares you. That is when you get to achieve maximum results. Even when you fail at that thing, you have learned how not to fail again. So you are already one step ahead those that are still scared of taking the bold step of trying. So that's that. So the final one, which is number 7, you have to practice self-compassion. You have to be kind with yourself whenever you fail. You have to be kind with yourself whenever things that you do doesn't go as you planned. So you have to be kind with yourself. You have to be kind with yourself. Whenever things that you do don't go as you planned. Whenever your investment did not yield the results you are looking for, you have to be kind with yourself that, okay, I failed at this thing. Okay, life goes on. I have to keep trying. I can't just remain where I am. I have to keep trying. So it takes courage. It takes courage to go for what you want. It takes courage to achieve maximum success. It takes courage to win in life. So it takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. So for you to become who you really are, it takes courage. That is a quote by Edward Cummings. Edward Cummings said that it takes courage to grow up and become who you are. So who I am today is based on courage. So if you also want to grow yourself, start by being courageous. Start by being audacious. Start by being bold enough to go for what you want. So you have to be audacious with whatever result you want to achieve in your life. You have to be audacious. You have to be audacious. You have to be bold. You have to be bold. It takes courage to grow and become who you are. As you are watching me right now, it is, if not for courage, you won't be able to, the growth that you have experienced in your life, you won't have even been able to grow up to the level you are. So it is courage. Whatever step you take, it is based on our courage, our belief. So you have to believe that this thing I'm taking my time in doing will surely yield results. So it is courage that helps you to go for what you want. It is courage that helps you to dream big. It is courage that helps you to put in the level of action that is needed to get your desired results. It is courage that sets you apart. It is courage that gives you a seat in high places. So for you to achieve success, you have to keep taking action on your goals. You have to keep on visualizing success. Visualize where you want to be. Stop thinking about where you are right now. Stop thinking about your present challenges. Start thinking about your future. That is how to build courage. When you think about your future, you know that, okay, where I am today won't be where I'll be forever. Where I was last 5 years is a total different place than I am today. So you need to build courage. You need to build courage. You need to build courage. Thank you very much for watching to this period. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. Don't forget to be courageous. Don't forget to be audacious. My name is Pelumi Awodi. I help people like you to invest profitably in real estate. If you are looking at building wealth through real estate, I am a go-to person. If you're also looking at training your team for maximum results in terms of sales, leadership development, mindset, I am your go-to person. Give us a call today on 081 011 56057. Let's get started. Thank you.